Now we're on the Jira board, and on the Scope 360 menu here, you can see Analyze Flow, and then we get flow-related reports. So let's click that one, and then it opens a view like this one. So here is a cumulative flow diagram. We have the same quick filters here as we have on the board. When we have worked quite a long time with the board, there can be a lot of things that are done. So here's an option to say that done should start from 0 in the graph that we have here. So here it starts from 0. We can select how long back we would like to see this. If it's for 6 weeks, 3 weeks, a quarter. And then what is shown here is day by day how many issues were in each state. So if we look here, we have a date here, we have a lot of items in the backlog. We have some selected for development, we have in progress, and then we have some done issues as well. So we can see those numbers. There is also a possibility to do different filtering here. We can click on the in progress. Then we can see how many issues are open. So that is normally called work in progress. Let's go back again. And then we can also use the quick filters to look upon team A and maybe only stories. So this is how the CFD looks like for that team for the previous quarter. So let's go to the next report, flow. So the first one here is throughput. It's still the team and the stories. We have an iteration length here. It can be set to, if you work in 3-week iterations, for example, then we can get that here. And then we can see for each 3-week period, we can see how many was done, what was the rolling average, and what is the accumulated average. For the time period here, it's on average a throughput of 12, and it's the start state is backlog and the end state is done, and that can be changed. And then we have throughput here, but we can also be interesting to see, so how many issues do we create each iteration? And then it is also possible to do a comparison of those. We can see here that we have an average backlog growth of 3 in this data set. Let's go back to throughput. And if we are interested to see which issues are in a specific bar here, we can have a list of issues, and then we can find the bar that we were interested in and open the issues in Jira again. Okay, so that was the flow. We can then go to lead times. It's similar settings for this. Let's select the 3-week again, and then we can see here like what is shown here is that the lead time for 3 iterations is 29 issues, and it showed that accumulated percentage here is like 74%. It means that 74% is completed in 3 iterations or less. So if we want to find when 90% is completed, that is after 8 iterations, and that is the resolution of 3. So 8 times 3, and that is 24 weeks. And of course, here we can use the states, and if we measure the lead time from when we start to work with things, of course it looks different then. Okay, so let's set that back. Another interesting here is ticket age, and this shows a distribution of how long have the issues that are currently open been open. So here we can see that yeah, 80% roughly has been open in 20 iterations or less. That means that roughly 20% has been open for 20 iterations or longer. It might, of course, be of different reasons, but some might be old and forgotten, and some we have worked on for a very long time. Okay, and then I wanted to show you the Monte Carlo report as well.